The Lamu port is quite a significant project that has been taken in this century. It starts at the heart of the Lapsset corridor, the Lamu Port, South Sudan, Ethiopia corridor, transport corridor, which is going to be an alternative corridor to the northern corridor, which starts from Mombasa all the way to Malaba, and the central corridor from Dar es Salaam all the way to Kigali. Now, Lamu Port is unique, first because it is a natural harbour. Minus 18 meters, natural, without any dredging. In Mombasa Port, we are talking of an average of between 10 to 12 meters. And so to achieve large drafts, we have to dredge, which is a mechanical process. Secondly, the Lamu Port construction has a quay length of 400 meters. That means that one berth can take the largest vessel in the world today, which is 400 meters, built in Korea, South Korea. And so with 3 berths, with a total quay length of 1.2 kilometers, we're able to berth the largest vessels. But more than that, the Lamu Port is strategically located between the Far East and Africa. And so in terms of transshipment, we know that we shall attract the best business because of its geographical advantages. More than that, we want to make Lamu Port the first automated port. And so we want to employ the latest technology, deploy the best equipment that there is in the market today. And with this, we are sure that we shall be able to increase business volumes. Lamu Port is part of a larger master plan of the Lamu County Integrated Development Plan. And besides the port, we are also having provisions to start one of the largest special economic zones, where we hope and trust investors will come and be able to set up industries with the sole aim of value addition. This will go in a long way in unlocking the potential of not just this country but also the region. But more importantly, we think that Kenya will start its long journey to real industrialization with the provision of Lamu. Already at the Kenya Ports Authority, we have given very attractive tariffs to ensure that traders or business people are able to come and start using the port as soon as it's launched before the end of this year. And we also know that the local community has been very supportive to the Kenya Ports Authority, and we're in the process of ensuring that there's some affirmative action specifically for the people of Lamu in terms of youth employment. In fact, I'm in Lamu today to launch that program, so that by the time the port opens, we have trained at least 100 to 200 young people from Lamu specifically to work at the port in the areas of marine, in the areas of operations, dock workers. And we are very alive to the fact that in terms of environmental concerns, the port has addressed all emerging issues and put in place mitigation measures. Something else that we are also doing, we have agreed on a resettlement action plan. Basically, we know that with the coming of the port, there could be interruptions in the nature and in the way people do business. And so we have already identified the beach management units that we are working with, and we are in the process of providing boats and fishing nets to allow them go deeper into the sea. And so that the Lamu Port construction has minimum economic activities or minimum interruptions to their normal economic activities.
And you've talked about the transshipment business and all that, and I know you have a number of ship lines who visited to see the place. Maybe you can talk about that, tell us like how many have shown interest in doing business at the Lamu Port?
Only Tuesday this week, we had 19 shipping lines visiting the Lamu Port. It was quite interesting because for all of them it was the first time. And you know, they say seeing is believing. And so they now believe that we are serious about this project. We discussed about the issues of tariffs. We discussed about operational challenges and how we are going to overcome them. But most importantly, they committed to use the port. And for now, we are focusing on transshipment. Transshipment is basically, we are trying to attract large vessels coming to Lamu, discharging their cargo, and smaller vessels coming from Lamu and going to the feeder ports of Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, Pemba, maybe even Durban and Mombasa. In fact, today in Mombasa port, we are doing transshipment of vehicles for Durban. And we think that if we put a very good regime, which we are in the process of putting up in Lamu, we shall attract all transshipment even for Durban, for some of the car manufacturers. And as you saw at the port, we've got a very big modern yard, which is 400 meters by 1.2 kilometers. We can store up to 2,000 vehicles comfortably without a problem. But we also have our partners, the shipping lines, specifically Maersk, who've agreed to make the first call and thereafter maintain a weekly vessel. We hope and pray that the other shipping lines will follow suit. But we know because it will make business sense, then the private sector will be positive in their reaction.
Okay, and maybe as we wind up, you've talked about the yard and some discounts that you'll be giving to those people who will be the first ones to use that port. Maybe you talk about these discounts. What kind of discounts are they expecting?
Basically, the way we work is we've got a tariff regime where all our services are documented, and there's a cost attached to every service. What we've done, basically, we have given a 40% rebate across all our services as compared to the Port of Mombasa. So where we were charging, say, $20, we are now 40% off, which is $8 off. That means we are charging $12, and that's across the board. Whether it's in marine services, what we call the wharfage, whether it is in handling charges, whether it is in KPA, other charges. But more importantly, we also have given Lamu a special consideration on what we call the free storage period. In Mombasa, we give 4 days free storage. In Lamu, we are giving up to 30 days. And I think that will be attractive because most businessmen are able to import large volumes, store them at our yard, free of charge and with adequate security. Then thereafter pay duty and get them out of the port.
Okay, and the job opportunities you talked about, the trainings you're doing for the locals, when are they expecting to start working at the port?
We hope that by the mid of November, we should have identified them, and by the beginning of the year, they should be already on the job, at worst case.
So, like how many of them?
Initially, we are rolling out a program of 100, and then early next year another 100, and mid next year another 100. So total about 350. Yes.
Thank you. The launch is next month?
We're hoping that it is before the end of the year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. There you have it, Olive. That is the Managing Director of the Kenya Ports Authority, Dr. Architect Daniel Manduku, talking to us.